Okay, now that that's over with, hey, good morning. It's Saturday, March 19th. We're back here. Been a little while. We had St. Patrick's Day. Piping for St. Patrick's Day is fun, but exhausting. So we piped. We did a parade last week. How many stops did we do on Saturday? 6, 8?
Yep, 6 on Saturday.
6 on Saturday. We did 9 stops on Thursday on St. Patrick's Day. And man, that wears a piper out doing that much piping. But we're back at it. Here we are. We've got our stiffeners that go on the bottom of the boot cowl bottom skin. We're getting those prepped and ready. We've got them marked out for drilling. We're going to drill some holes out in those, and then we've got to drill holes out in that bottom skin. We're going to drill these holes, transfer drill holes, where there aren't any in the skin yet. So we'll do those. We did those already. Yeah, okay, we did those. But the stiffeners, we got to drill the holes in the stiffeners and get that prepped up and ready to go. And once we're done with that, we'll see what other kind of trouble we can get ourselves into. Okay, we've got our stiffener here for this bottom boot cowl skin, and what we had to do, I don't know if you can see it. I can't see it. We did it in a different color with the black. This is where the tabs are, those tabs, and we've got that marked. And then we space these holes. It's every 2 inches we did marked out for another hole that we'll have to actually drill the hole here and drill it through that skin. So what we're going to do. We're going to take these clecos out. We're going to lay this underneath the tabs. We're going to line that up with the tabs there. We're going to transfer drill these holes. We'll pull this stiffener out. We'll clean that up, and then we'll drill. Like there's a hole there. We'll drill those new additional holes, and we'll put this back in. We'll cleco it in, and then we'll transfer drill through the skin for those holes there. Hey, I wanted to point out on this, I'm underneath the airplane here, and in the instructions, one of the steps is they tell you to mark a line. On the center line, there's a tube underneath this skin here that joins these wing strut attach points. There's a tube that goes under there, and they say to put a line on that where that center line is, mark the center line. And then you can align the skin, or I guess you can check the skin against that bottom skin. So we did that a while back. Got the center line marked in here. I just put this blue tape on. And you can see I didn't get the tape on straight, but we got the line straight on there. And then once before we drilled and clecoed this up, we had it all clamped in place. And then I just measured just to verify that we were the same distance all the way across, which we are. We got that lined up there. So I just wanted to do a quick talk on that. That's how we did that. We put that tape, drew the line on it, dead center on that tube. And then that verifies that skin was straight across the back. Starting to get a first look at the floorboard for the airplane here, and you need to line this up. They say side to side, front to back. When we get it lined up across the back here, we do, and it does say that you might have to do some trimming on this floorboard, like where these holes are, because, for instance, when we have it lined up, we have to pick this up, and then it sits right on the edge of this tab here, so we will have to knock just a little tiny bit out of that side of that floorboard. And then the same thing here, when it sits down, these tabs rub up against the front, so we'll just take maybe a 1/16 or so off of that. So we'll do that. We'll see how it fits, and we'll take the next step. And eventually what we're going to do is we'll take that bottom skin out. We'll put this floorboard in, and then we'll transfer drill from underneath up through the mounting holes for this floorboard. Got the floorboard marked, or not marked, but drilled out for where the mounting bolts and the rivets are going to go. So we got that done and centered up, and got to put some tape on there, on those tubes. I wasn't really clear if it has to go all the way up or not, but it said put the tape on there, and then you put a center line. Put a center line on it. And really, tape is just so that there's a spot where you can draw a center line on, and that's where the side boot cowl is going to meet up with the door. While we're progressing on the boot cowl, we've got our boot cowl side skins in position and lined up. And let's see, we've got it clecoed on the front corner. I guess I would call this the reference point. This is where it starts from here, and then everything is aligned from there. I was a little confused when the instructions referred to the longerons, the fuselage longerons. I was thinking the tail cone longerons, and I couldn't figure out how come there's no longeron up here. It's the tube. So that's the longeron, lower fuselage longeron there. One thing you got to make sure you do is line up right where this notch is. Right where this notch is right where the fuselage makes a bend. That spot right there, right where it bends and comes up here, is where that notch is aligned with that. So we're gonna get started on the transfer drill and cleco our way down this way, and then we'll work across and down, I guess, the front. And that's where we're at right now. A pretty nice day today, a little bit windy, but the temperature's coming up. It's getting nice out. However, we really don't have a lot of snow, a lot of moisture. It's pretty dry. Don't know what fire season's going to be like this year. Well, done for the day, and made a little progress here on the boot cowl. We got the skin stiffeners clecoed in, drilled and clecoed in. So we got those done there, and got that top one done. And what else? What else did we do?
We finished, but not installed right now. Going to be tomorrow. Got that done, got them all drilled, and got the sides fitted up.
Yeah.
And got the stiffeners trimmed and drilled, and that's all.
Yeah. Yep, that's what we got done. So it took a while to get this done, fit up. I showed earlier kind of the alignment where you have to make sure there's that notch down the bottom. Has to align where the longeron makes the turn and comes up the side. But that's what we got today. Tomorrow we're just gonna continue on with what we were doing. Continue with the boot cowl. So, hey, thanks for watching. Glad to be back at it. And have a good evening. And that's it for, oh, we got a last minute comment here.
We did the floorboard too. Remember we got the floorboard?
Oh yeah, the floorboard. Yep, we did the floorboard. We got that ready to go. So, yep. Hey, that's it for now.